All right, what's up, Higher Perspective? It is September 7th, 2025, currently 1:44 p.m. And today we're back for part 2 of the last video. Why is cannabis bad for American society? So in the last video, you definitely learned about the American society and how I feel it should be defined in this current day and age. But I also wrote down today, Newtonian society to quantum reality. So in school, they'll teach you about the laws of Newton every year. You'll hear that shit constantly, but you'll never hear about the fucking laws of the universe. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach you about what's like the true reality. They teach you this man-made reality, which is Newtonian physics, rather than the truth, which they've known this whole fucking time, which is the fact that we live in a quantum reality. And when you go to study quantum reality and quantum physics and shit like that, it really puts shit into perspective of how time and space really work, and how the moment, which is right now, is currently like folding in on itself over and over again, moment by moment. Time is folding in on itself, and that's why we live in a quantum field and on a quantum plane. You know what I'm saying? But let me continue. Today, the main purpose of today is going to be talking about the Holocaust cure. And what I mean by that, it's the same shit I was talking about in the last video. Alright? So cannabis as the mother equals the tree of life, which equals the telomere sovereignty. Okay? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into all of this. To continue, yeah, like I said, we're going to get into all of that. But under that, I have carbon versus silicon. That's the whole premise of today's video, is expressing the true war that we perceive as life. You know, life is always going to be a battle between something, you know, battle between decisions. But to start off, let's talk about the apoptosis hijack. The apoptosis. Yeah, it's apoptosis, right? Yeah, but anyways, okay. Oh shit. But anyways, to start off, let's talk about the apoptosis hijack. The apoptosis equals programmed cell death. Programmed cell death. Okay, which is naturally occurring when removing damaged cells, because we are constantly repairing ourselves. Like we're aware of the problems and we find solutions in every dimension. You know what I'm saying? On every level type shit. So your body is going to adapt to the environment. It's going to adapt to the problems. It's going to either kill the problem or it's going to find a solution for the problem. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna get high. I'm gonna get high. Holy shit. Alright, HP, I'm back. I had to make some biological adjustments, but it is now 2:13 p.m. But I'm going to just pick up where I left off. So, I talked about apoptosis hijack. Boom, boom, boom. It's caused from trauma. Oh, shit. I'm here. But, okay. But trauma, famine, radiation, stress signals force whole populations of cells into unnecessary apoptosis, unnecessary cell death, unnecessary cell death. They programmed you to kill yourself. Okay? This is why telomeres are the protective shoelace tips of DNA, burned short in survivors. The genome was pushed into overdrive death. Overdrive death. Mass cellular suicide. Okay? So, we've identified the problem. What's the problem? Apoptosis hijack. Okay? What is that? Mass cellular suicide. Unnecessary apoptosis. Unnecessary cell death. Oh shit, where does that come from? What's the source of that? Let's get into it. So, right here, the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, we talked about it last week. Well, whenever the fuck I recorded that video. But in the last video, we talked about it. And so the ECS, the endocannabinoid system, is the master regulator of apoptosis, the master regulator of our problem. It's also the immune response system and neural signaling. You know what I'm saying? It's your whole fucking, what they call your nervous system, is tied into this endocannabinoid system. Alright? It's what triggers the fucking nerves and shit like programmed cell death. You know what I'm saying? It's the response system. Okay? And your response system's going fucking crazy because they're doing this crazy ass shit with the false timeline. But let me continue. Right? So they prevent the death signal. They regulate the problem. And they extend telomere activity. Boom. Telomere activity, they extend it. They're reviving the telomeres that are being burnt off by all this fucking trauma, famine, radiation, nigga. Tap in. Okay? So, with that being said, cannabinoids overall, like its main like abundant property is it restores homeostasis. That's why there's so much to learn from it in many fucking dimensions. Cannabis is like a goddamn cousin of a human, like, and that's why it's so suppressed, because it tells you so much about yourself. And I want to mention this, right? So I have down here this 1 through 8. It's kind of like, it helps highlight the true timeline, you know, the true way to perceive the timeline, the world that you've subjected yourself to, okay? But I say that to say, in the last video I was talking shit about AI and how you have to watch AI, AI is a tool in the same way that cannabis is a tool. If you abuse AI, you're gonna fuck around and it's gonna abuse you. You abuse cannabis, it's gonna fuck around and abuse you. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a good and a bad. That's the HP. And cannabis is just known to restore HP, restore homeostasis. Okay? Boom, higher perspective, tap in. So now let's talk about the false timeline. So 1492, I'm pretty sure that's like when, you know what I'm saying, a little draconian. That's when they say the draconian niggas popped in. But I'm going to keep it on the earth, nigga. Let's not even go to the stars. I'll mention the stars later again. But we're going to try to keep it on earth type shit. But, so, in 1492, Columbus, okay, there's a lot about that nigga. But it resembles the genome shock. The chloroplast is broken, okay? The genome shock, Columbus, dumbass, really fucked up our chloroplast situation, okay? And do your own research about chloroplast. Do your own research about all this shit, because, nigga, learn something. Nigga, I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to believe me, but I know you do. It's okay. So the chloroplast equals plant mitochondria of light. Therefore, the plant mitochondria turns sun into sugar, vibration into fuel. Okay? We are plants. Humans are plants. Real humans, let me say that. Real humans are plants. Real humans synthesize the sun and, you know what I'm saying, go through that photosynthesis. And yeah, man, do some research, man. Get into quantum physics and shit, bro. Quantum reality, nigga. Your mind will never, That's the eternal nature of reality, nigga. The eternal nature of your being, my nigga. You gotta go beyond. You gotta go beyond, nigga. If you can. Shit. That's up to you. But let me continue. Let me continue, bro. Colonization, okay? Colonization equals the removal of the chloroplast, okay? The diet, the natural rhythm. Empire swapped photosynthetic food for silicone-coated food. Nigga, like I just said, the mitochondria turns the sun into sugar. The shit that they say is food that you need to eat 3 times a day, da 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 da. Like carbs, fats, nigga, the sugar, carbs, glucose, and nigga, wow, there was something else nigga was talking about. But proteins, yeah, proteins, it's all cap, nigga, because we curate that shit, right? And think about cattle, right? They fucking fatten up the cattle and they do this shit, which is chronic cortisol, oxidative stress. Like, they're fucking with you by giving you the shit that you need. It's like they're juicing you up, nigga, so that you taste better. Yeah, they be eating humans and shit, but that's a whole different story. But nigga, and it's like, think about the AI shit I was talking about, and how they use the AI for how they use human organs to source the AI, nigga. We're gonna get into it. Nigga, it's crazy. But anyways, so they fucked up the whole food situation, nigga. You need to read what's on the back of the labels type shit. That's all that means. Like, you got to be conscious of what you're consuming. Conscious consumption, conscious reality, conscious quantum reality, okay? That's what I'm pushing. But anyways, number 2, 1619 to 1865, okay? Plantation stress, chronic cortisol, oxidative stress. When we talk about oxidative stress, that gets into the tree war and the whole that's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna save it for that. Look up tree war and shit like that. Da 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 da. But so this is the slavery state. Oxidative imbalance. That is not good, okay? This oxidative storm equals root of disease. Think about where these fucking diseases come from. Think about why you're dying. Don't just fucking die. Think about why you're dying. You know what I'm saying? Think about why, nigga. But anyways, so Antichrist equals Advil. They killed Kobe, by the way. Equals false savior. So they're fucking you up with the food, and they're giving you the fucking cure to their fuck up, which is also another fuck up. It's like a double negative, nigga. They're making you sick, and then they're giving you some shit that makes you a little bit better, but continues the cycle of sickness. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's okay, so equals false savior. Okay, we talked about the fake medicine, false savior, which equals fake Jesus. Okay, fake Jesus equals your silicon government, my nigga. Which equals the external instead of the internal. I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the last video, my nigga, but you need to go inside, nigga. Fuck what's outside. You need to go outside. You need to hang out with the sun. But nigga, you need to go inside for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's the paradox you need to study, my nigga. But anyways, let's go on to number 3, 1776 to 1865, the Babel Tower, okay, which equals your silicon food, which equals your broken language. My nigga, they're fucking with your DNA. They're fucking with your DNA. They're fucking with your DNA. It's right in front of your fucking face. They're fucking with everything. They're fucking with you biologically, nigga, in many different dimensions, and it's your job to say no. My nigga, it's your job to say no. Like, what the fuck? Bro, conscious consumption, my nigga. Anyways, let's continue. Carbon crops to silicon crops. Confusion of metabolism, nigga. Confusion. They love confusion. Think about it. Okay? Time and space. I talked about it in the last clip. Nigga, it's not real. Okay? It's what you make of it. It's the fucking matter. Think about physics. Like, think about compressing gases and shit. Compressing the periodic table of elements. Like, what are you made of, nigga? Carbon. Okay, let's continue. Number 4, 1900s. Eugenics equals DNA methylation hijack. Eugenics wasn't just policy, it was triggered. Epigenetic silencing. Okay? I'm going to just continue. DNA methylation equals on-off switches for genes. Trauma, captivity, starvation marked genes with heavy methanol groups and silenced vitality. It's silenced its life. It's killing it. It's turning it off. It's fucking with your on-off switches of your genes, my nigga. What's the original problem? Apoptosis hijack. Apoptosis hijack is caused from trauma, famine, radiation. What does that all come from? The fucking Holocaust. What Holocaust are we talking about? We're talking about the Holocaust that Columbus was the head of, O.G. Epstein, okay? And they don't want you to talk about O.G. Epstein because, nigga, once you start thinking about O.G. Epstein, I'm gonna quit saying that. But once you start thinking about Columbus and where he really from and how he really, went about his business, you'll get it's hard to bring up the white Hitler, black Hitler situation. But Columbus is tied in with the black Hitler. And the black Hitler is a combination of people. It's not just a motherfucking person. It's not just one person. It's a culmination of people. And they tell you all about this white Jesus. I mean, they'll tell you all about the white Jesus and the white Hitler. They won't tell you about black Jesus and black Hitler, okay? Realize that shit. It's not about color, but it's deeper than that shit. It goes beyond it. Okay, they're using that as a fucking tool. You know what I'm saying? Everything has... God damn it, what the fuck? God damn it. God. Oh, there we go. Everything has its purpose. Everything is a tool. Everything is utilized for either good or bad, my nigga. You are the energy source, okay? Don't blame the gun, nigga. It's the nigga pulling the trigger, all right? They're convincing you to kill yourself. Like, that's why niggas are killing the niggas, because they're fucking confused. It goes back to confusion, okay? They're fucking with everything, my nigga. That's why you have to take control of this quantum reality, which is the truth of the situation. Okay, you got to take control of the truth. You got to choose your God. You got to learn about yourself, nigga. But anyways... cannabinoids modulate DNA methylation. It's the fucking direct cure for the problem that we've been talking about these past 2 videos. All right. Now, right here I have We Already Won. Nigga, think about it. Think about why a nigga like me is here at this point in time in reality. My nigga, I know for a fact I've been here, done this shit. That's why I'm fucking goated at everything that I goddamn do, my nigga. Because look at me. I know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I know who the fuck I am. And that's why niggas hate me, because the reflection of God is what people fear. And they're not fearing the real God. They're fearing this false God rather than God himself, nigga. Look in the mirror. Look in a real mirror, okay? Not the fake shit. Not the fucking silicone mirror, nigga. Look in a real fucking mirror, all right? But anyways, nigga, I be it's not even preaching. I be really teaching, my nigga. Like, damn. So many quotes. Like, I'm thinking about which one of these quotes I'm finna write down. But anyways, let me continue. Where was I at, man? Whew. Where was I at? We talked about 4. Yeah, cannabis is the direct goddamn cure to our perceived problem. But we have more on the back. All right, to continue. I wrote all the star shit. We're gonna stay on the ground. But I wrote all that star shit you see a couple weeks ago. So you choose to read it or choose not to, you know what I'm saying? Prepare yourself. But anyways, let's go on to number 5. Okay, so number 5, I wrote down Holocaust equals apoptosis hijack. Also, the numbers are all AI shit, by the way. So I feel like if you honestly, I wouldn't even fuck with AI for real. If you don't, dude, AI, bro, AI be so fucking tricky, nigga. You gotta really look at the word choice of the AI that you're fucking with, and you gotta see when they be data fiends, bro. Oh, the AI is slick, my nigga. The AI is fucking slick, but I'm better, nigga. They're trying to replicate your quantum computer, which is your brain, your biological quantum computer. They're trying to make it a silicon quantum computer. But yeah, I gotta say all this shit before my last video. I feel like every video is gonna be my last video because like the documentary is over and shit. But these moments, man, these moments are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. But let me continue. Holocaust equals hepatosis hijack. They're gonna put so much attention on this white Hitler, on this white Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even aware of the real Holocaust you should be fighting. Therefore, that's when the real psychological. That's when the real psychological effects, like really, like the gene splicing and shit. That's when a culmination of perceived negative energies or diseases are like colliding into this compound of negativity type shit. So you gotta be like, I'm up there, nigga. But anyways, so the empire forced cell suicide. We know this. Mitochondria, the light eaters. All right, they were shut down by fear and famine. Sunlight equals life. My nigga, learn what you are, who you are, and everything and nothing all at the same fucking time. But anyways, cannabis reopens mitochondrial respiration. Reopens, just like you remember, you realign, you redesign, you evolve, regress, repel, propel. I'm just nigga. Let me continue, bro. Cannabis reopens mitochondrial respiration. It lowers ROS. It balances apoptosis. It's the fucking cure that they don't want you to know about. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. Biorhythm. Cannabis really helps with your biorhythm type shit. Like, it really, nigga, it's like it teaches you how to learn how to fucking utilize your vessel. I know there's videos where I'm talking about like, nigga, I don't even need weed to get high type shit. That's when people start talking about breath work and shit like that. Like, you can use what tool you want, my nigga. You can choose what tool you want. But let me continue. Okay, so yeah, the fear of famine, goddamn. Yeah, they're really fucking with us, right? So 1945 to 1950, ignore the years, by the way. All that shit's irrelevant. But we're talking about paperclip equals CRISPR shadow, okay? If you haven't heard about CRISPR, look up CRISPR. You know what I'm saying? You can literally go somewhere and, let's say nigga said it was a boy, they can change it into a girl if you want. You know what I'm saying? You give them enough money, you can do anything. But it's fucking crazy. The shit that, nigga, technology is not what they tell you in America. But so CRISPR is really paperclip, CRISPR. I'm really writing all this down to express the fact that Nazis didn't die with Hitler. The Nazis didn't die with Hitler. White Hitler didn't die with that one nigga. White Hitler evolved into paperclip. White Hitler evolved into the American society, the American government. Okay? So your Nazis are the niggas you elect every fucking year. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool. We're not going to talk about it. So CRISPR is really It's forced genetic modifications, breaking natural epigenome. Cannabis today equals natural CRISPR. Natural epigenome is cannabis. Like it naturally fucking heals you, nigga. Anyways, 7, I wrote Cold War, nukes, radiation, silicone, ascendancy. They're trying to kill your God. They're trying to kill the true God and give you this fake God. It's the same shit I've been saying in every fucking documentary video. It's the same shit I've been saying in every video where I'm like consciously teaching, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying the same shit over and over. Learn about the foundation of words and the energy and da 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 da. Once you learn how to read, my nigga, you will learn how to write. If you know how to read, you know how to write, my nigga. And that's the moral of the story. But let's talk about number 8, because it's getting good. It's getting great. 8, 2019, Space Force, gold domes and silicone crowns. Huntsville's grown. Oh, I can't speak. My fucking mouth is dry. Huntsville equals gold dome. Huntsville's grown. Oh, see, they don't want me to say it. They don't want me to say it. Fuck. Huntsville's gold dome equals proficiency. Prophecy. I can't read. Don't know how to write. I be in different worlds, nigga. But okay. So Huntsville's gold dome equals prophecy. A sun shield crown. Domes equal frequency regulators. Silicone satellites to replace carbon's natural resonance. Elon Starlink. Do some research. This is a little popular discussion right now. The gold domes. Trump literally just talked about we're gonna get the gold dome going. Da 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 da. But anyways, they're frequency regulators. They're trying to block out your God. They're trying to block out the sun. They're trying to block out, nigga. Like you don't even. They're trying to block out your eternal reflection that is so bright and controls this world. They're trying to block that out because they can't handle it, and that's why they're the ones with the true diseases, and that's why they're dying and we're thriving type shit. So yeah, just think about it. Just think about it. That's all you have to do is think about it. And number 9, I wrote, who is your God? They don't want you to know that you have a choice. They don't want you to be conscious. They don't want you to be aware. They don't want you to have control of your conscious, your subconscious, and your unconscious minds. You know what I'm saying? Your unconscious habits, your unconscious reality, your quantum makeup type shit. All right? They don't want you to know that you have a choice in everything. And yeah, it's time to decide who the fuck your God is. It's time to decide. Have fun, nigga. Like, I love you, dog. Have fun.